Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival. Alpha 9.4.1, build 2288. I'm an Oldguy Gaming, and we are just about done with the exterior of the ship. Okay, so I went around and took a bunch of the red lights back off and just kind of put them in fewer places, and this is what I came up with. So this is the top view of the ship here, and I think it works pretty good. Okay, and then we'll take a look at the bottom view as well. She's looking good. She's looking good. Okay, so that's our red light configuration on the bottom. Still might be a little much, but you know what? We're going to run with it. We're going to run with it. At least for now. Okay, so what I want to do now, I have two more things I want to do on the outside. We've got to put some decals on and do some painting on the deck, and I also want to paint all the lights that I put in place too, because those have not been painted. So let's get okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, let's get our symmetry plane turned on, and I'm just going to go along and start painting the lights. I actually started doing that right before I started the episode. So we left off, let's see, no, we want the paint gun, and we want black. And I think we left off with this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go along and get these all painted black. That'll help them blend in a little bit better. And then when I'm finished with that, I'll bring you guys back. And we'll put some decals on the ship. And I want to do a little bit of painting on the upper deck too. Okay? So I'll bring you guys back as soon as we're ready to do that part. Be back in a bit. Alright guys, we're back. So, the next thing I want to do here is this upper deck is designed for the Jade Jet. But it's really, the Jade Jet's going to actually park inside of here. And haven't really done anything yet with the interior. The lighting is really interesting, shall we say, inside the ship now with everything we've done outside. So it's very, very blue, and that's not a bad thing. I like blue. It's my favorite color, as a matter of fact. But there's also this kind of like little shiny, spirally type of effect all over the place that I've noticed too. So it makes everything super shiny looking in here. So that's interesting. We'll have to see, you know, how things will come together when we start working on the interior. But that's coming up. Okay, so two more things to do outside. Here, there we go. I want to do a little bit of painting on this deck out here. And so the idea is, you know, we parked the Jade Jet in the internal bay, but when we take friends with us on multiplayer, you know, they can park their small vessels back here too. So we kind of want to just make like parking spots for them, basically. So I'm thinking, you know, depending upon the size of the small vessel, I'm thinking we could probably fit two, you know, small to medium-sized small vessels up here pretty comfortably. So let me get this guy out. So we got this texture here, or we could go to symbols, and we have these textures here. I kind of like to use these guys. So let's play with this a little bit. I think what we'll want to do here is we want to have like a clearance going into there. Something like that. Okay, and then we could take and do something like this. And we'll bring this back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. And then if we start another one here, I think we're going to want a walkway in between there then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. That would only give us 5. So I guess we would. Okay, let's just do this then. Whoops. If we want to make them equal spots. You know what? I should add the symmetry plane on for this too. Okay. Alright, so let's grab this. And do the same thing here. Nope. Oh, what the hell? You know what? The symmetry plane might actually give me more of a hassle than it's worth. Because it's doing that business. What about when we come around this side though? Whoops. There. Did that behave? Not really. Okay, you know what? Forget the symmetry plane. It's gonna be more problems than it's worth here. So we'll just have to do it ourselves. So I know that's going to be kind of tight, but actually not really though, because the idea is the ship's within this boundary, so you still have all that width to walk around them. I know it wouldn't be adequate space in real life, but in Empyrion it should work. Since there's no collision damage in this game. There should be. There really should be. Maybe someday. Okay. So that looks good. Now, I think too, let's play with this a little bit more. What if we were to do something like this? And then I don't like the double cross. Double cross. And then if we wanted to, we could extend it out. And cap it off. Oh, you know what? That doesn't work very well, does it? Because it's not even. Well, we could... We could do, I don't know, something like this maybe? It doesn't really look right though. Because the cross should be right in the center, and we can't do that because of the number of blocks that we're using, unless we shorten them up. So, okay, so let's try this then. Let's do this. Oops, I had it. There, that puts the cross right in the middle then. And I think this is too much, so let's... Let's clear this off. Okay. So we could just go with that. Or we could do this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Put that back. And... Okay, so which one do we like better? I'm thinking less is more here. So let's go with that. Now, we could also put that there. Just to kind of give them something to align the front end with when they're docking. What would it look like if we did this? I'm just messing around here, guys, so just trying to see what feels right. But the purpose of this is, you know, when you're coming down with your ship and you're looking top down, you have something to align it on so you can dock it straight, you know. But here again, I think this is too much. We could just do that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Do we want to put a stem on that though? Just because it gives them a little bit more of a line to line up on. Let's actually try it. Let's try it. Let's hop in a J-Jet. Might as well pull this window out right now. coming in to land here. And we're getting our top-down view. And the idea is that we use the line there to line the ship up so we have a nice straight, even landing. Make sure I clear the ass end of that. Of course, the Jade Jet's, you know, it's a pretty good sized small vessel. But you could put it in like that, you know, back it up, and then you could easily get another, you know, small to medium sized small vessel to dock on the other side there. So I think that works pretty good. So if whoever's hanging out with me, their ship is also roughly that size, then they could park in that spot. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay, let's park this guy back over here. Put the window back in place. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm hoping that Elion just fixes it so it's not that way anymore. Because I'm not sure how I could redesign this ship and leave the clearance that they expect us to have and make it work. I mean, granted, we could just take the whole cockpit out altogether and put an open cockpit, but then you're much more vulnerable because this glass doesn't take a whole lot to break that glass. Anyway, that's a problem for another day, though. We are focused on our cap ship right now, so okay, I'm gonna go with that. I think that works. I think that's what we'll do. And let's also do something similar here. So we'll get this. What the hell? Why doesn't that work? What the hell? You're killing me, game. Oh, that's a... You know what? That's a gun. That's a gun. Alright. Well, I guess we're not going to be doing anything with that then, are we? I guess it makes sense, you know, that it wouldn't want us to put this kind of a texture on a gun. So that's all we can really do there, and we'll just have to use this blank spot as our kind of our central guide when we're parking the Raider. Not that, you know, we're not really going to be looking at that part though anyway, so we'll just leave it that way for now. What would it, just out of curiosity, it does let us do that. Nah, that's kind of weird though. I don't like that idea. So we'll just have to go with that on that part of it. And then down here, yeah, I don't think we need to do anything with this down here. I like it the way it is. I'm just gonna leave that the way it is. What about here now? This, I think we just want to make this texture here. We do not want to use hull block. And we could do this here. Like that. Now I think I want to paint this all black. And the ramp I think is already black. Let's also put an access panel in here. So we'll go back to textures and we'll put a panel on both sides. And maybe this is some kind of a something, I don't know. Okay. Let's make that black. Let's make that this shade of blue. There we go. There we go, there we go. Okay, now we're going to put the ship license on. I think I want to do that here. I think it makes sense to do that here. So we're going to use, we put that here on the J-jet towards the rear, but I think we're going to, on this ship we're going to put it up this way. We will use a symmetry plane just so we get the positioning correct, but we'll have to probably redo it on the other side. Okay, so I'm thinking we start maybe right here. Go to symbols. So we got to reverse it here, but again, at least we know where the positions of the letters are. Of course, we got to figure that out easily enough without doing this, but what ifs, it's all good. And yes, I know my capital ship has the same license as my small vessel, but that's all right because they're my ships. So that's kind of like my signature, you know what I mean? All right, so that we can put that there. I'm not planning on putting a lot of decals on here. I want to keep it fairly clean in that respect, but we will do a couple more things. What we could maybe do is come back this way and can we put letters on turrets? No, I didn't think so. Let's put a symbol here. So we could do that. That was kind of neat. And maybe up here we will do put our faction tag, except for I'm going to hold it further this way. Black dogs. Actually, do we want, you know what? I think I want that to go lower. Yeah, I like that. Should I hold it? Should I bring it back though? So it's kind of centered on those two windows. I'm thinking maybe so. Yeah, that looks better. Right, okay. Okay, cool, cool. And then we had another symbol over here. Wait, is that where that went? Oh, okay, we've got something's not right here. This is a 3x3 area. What the hell's going on here? Okay, so that gun's even with that side. Oh, okay, I see what the problem is. These guns here are not in the same position. That one's further back than this one. And actually, I think I liked further back better. On the other hand, if we keep it the way it is, then this stays right even in the middle. So yeah, maybe we'll do it that way. So we've got to pull this gun forward. So let's put that there. I don't think we needed to take that block out. This is a retractable flat turret. Okay. And we want this guy to be black. And that to be these colors. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that before. We haven't even looked at it with all the guns out since we put all the lighting on it. That's pretty badass looking. I wouldn't want this ship coming after me. That's cool. I like it, you guys. I like it. I think it's looking awesome. Okay, so do we want to... I'm kind of asking this question rhetorically. And besides, you guys can't answer me anyways. Do we want to put the name of the ship on the ship? That being Blacklight. The Corvette Blacklight. And if the answer to that is yes, where do we want that to be? Is the time up already? My word. Sure goes by fast when you're having fun, doesn't it? And we also have to put our actual signature Oldguy Gaming somewhere on the ship too, but I usually like to put that like on the bottom so it's not super obvious, I guess. So what do we have to play with here? The problem is that we don't have... You know, we can't change the size of the letters, and they're really big. What would it look like if we put a symbol here? Just to put something in this place. Let's do the skull. It's a little distorted looking if we do that, isn't it? Okay, actually I've got an idea. I don't know if I like that or not. I suppose if we put letters on here... Oh yeah, that's not going to look good. Okay. Yeah, we're probably not going to really be able to do anything on this multi-angled section without it looking really distorted. I mean, I guess that doesn't look absolutely terrible, but... Is there another symbol that might look better? Yeah, see, because the problem is it's not following this line, it's following this line. So, I think we better not put anything here. Or if we do... I'm just trying to see if there's anything that would actually maybe work. Just so we have something there, because it's a little bit bare, I think. But it just doesn't look right. Because it's not centered this way in the black block, and it's not going, you know, straight up and down. So yeah, you know what? We're not going to do it. We're not going to worry about putting stuff along there. It's just not going to work. Alright, so I did have an idea though, and that idea was we have a lot of room to play with right here. So what we could do is what's the name of the of our role-playing faction, you know, in the stories and all that? Let's go. Team missions. I don't even have my solo missions around anymore. It was United something something something. That really narrows it down, doesn't it? Game mechanics, faction report. Oh, UCH. Okay. That stands for United something something. I can't remember, but UCH. That's what I was looking for. Alright, let's try something here. I know I'm keeping you guys a little past, but just bear with me. I won't go too much longer here. So what if we... I gotta think about the spacing here. Alright, let's... UCHBLACKLIGHT. Okay, let's try it right here. Symbols. U. C. H. B. L. A. C. K. Yeah, that's we gotta. We need L I G H T. So we need 5 more squares And I don't want to go all the way to the back either. So we need to come 6 squares this way. You know what? Let's actually spell it backwards. Oh, this is going to be fun for my brain. So, L-I-G-H-T H-G-I-L. Is blacklight one word or 2 words? Here, let me look that up on the internet real quick. I want to say it's probably 2 words. Or 1 word. Yes, it is 1 word. Okay. Okay, so this is a K. This is a C. This is an A. This is an L. And that's a B. That's a blank. And then U, C, H. UCH blacklight. I'm kind of digging that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, okay? Let me know what you think about that. I'm not 100% sold on that, but I don't dislike it either. I wish we could change the fonts though, and you know, the size and the font itself. One thing I kind of don't like is the lights underneath that. So I'm wondering if we should start more towards the front. But the reason I started more towards the back is because we already have the BLD right there, and I like that where it is. Alright, we could put some, let's see. It's too bad those couldn't be yellow. Yeah, I don't know. Another option is to put the blacklight in. Well, I don't think we do have an option though, because there's not enough blocks there to spell UCH blacklight. All right, well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to mess around just a little bit more off camera with a couple more symbols, maybe, and a few more spots. I'm not going to go apeshit crazy, though. I want this to be, I want it to be a little more clean, a little more subtle. So I'm not going to put a lot of stuff on it decal-wise, but there's a couple more places I think, we could put some decals and make it look good. And I'm just going to have to kind of play with that a little bit. So I will do that, and then when we come back in the next episode, come hell or high water, we are going to get started on the interior of the ship, and I'm excited to do that. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out on Discord. Come and hang out on live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch, and you can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.